Have you ever noticed how quickly your shoulders start to slouch the moment you sit down in front of your computer screen for a long day of focused and intense work? Today, we are exploring a viral psychological hack called posture anchoring, which uses a simple physical object to train your brain to engage your core muscles automatically and very effortlessly. The problem with traditional posture advice is that we often forget to maintain our form once we get deeply absorbed in our digital tasks, in our emails or stressful spreadsheets. We start with great intentions, but within 15 minutes, our bodies revert to the path of least resistance, which usually means a collapsed spine and rounded shoulders that cause pain. This is where the concept of anchoring comes in to save the day, by creating a subconscious association between a physical object and a specific muscle engagement for your body. An anchor is simply a physical trigger that reminds your nervous system to check in with your posture every single time you see or feel that specific object on you. To start this process, you need to select a simple item that you can wear consistently while you are working, such as a ring, a wristband, or even a watch. The item should be something that is easily visible within your peripheral vision while you are looking at your screen, so it can act as a constant visual cue. Once you have chosen your anchor, you must set a clear intention by telling yourself that whenever I see this ring, I will instantly engage my core and sit tall. This works because of neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to form new neural pathways and connections based on repetitive triggers and the consistent responses we give to them. Initially, you will have to consciously remember the rule, but soon the sight of the anchor will trigger the muscle engagement without you even having to think about it anymore. When you see your anchor, you should imagine a string pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling while your belly button moves slightly toward your spine for support. This subtle core engagement is the key to protecting your lower back and making sure that your skeletal structure is doing the work instead of your tired, strained muscles. Many people find that a ring is the most effective anchor because your hands are always moving in front of you while you use your keyboard or your computer mouse. Every time your eyes glance down to find a key or reach for your coffee, you will see that anchor, and your body will respond by correcting its slouching position. If you prefer not to wear jewelry, you can use a simple rubber band or a colorful thread tied around your wrist, which serves the exact same psychological purpose perfectly. The color of the anchor also plays a role, as a bright or high contrast color is more likely to grab your attention in your peripheral vision during the workday. Consistency is the most important factor in the beginning stages, so make sure you put your anchor on every single morning before you start your first work task. Think of it as putting on your uniform for productivity and health, which signals to your brain that it is time to be both focused and physically mindful. Over time, the physical pain in your neck and upper back will begin to dissipate as your muscles grow accustomed to being in their natural and healthy neutral alignment. You might even notice that your breathing becomes deeper and more efficient because a straight spine allows your lungs to expand fully without being compressed by a slouch. This increased oxygen flow can lead to better cognitive function and more mental clarity, which helps you solve complex problems and stay productive for much longer periods of time. The posture anchor is a beautiful example of how we can use environmental design to influence our behavior without relying solely on our limited and often failing willpower. It removes the need to remember to sit up straight because the environment provides the reminder for you through the simple presence of the object on your hand. If you find that you have started to ignore the anchor after a few weeks, simply switch it to the other hand or change the color of the band. Novelty is a powerful tool for the brain, and changing the anchor's position will force your mind to pay attention to it all over again, like it is new. This hack is not just for the office, but can be used while gaming or even while scrolling on your phone to prevent the dreaded tech neck phenomenon. The versatility of the anchoring method makes it one of the most effective ways to integrate physical health into our increasingly digital and sedentary modern lifestyles today. You can even explain the anchor to your coworkers or friends, which adds a layer of social accountability to your new posture-improving habit and shared goals. When people ask about your ring, you can share the technique with them, and this act of teaching others reinforces the habit within your own mind even more. Remember that your posture is a reflection of your state of mind, and by sitting tall, you are actually signaling to yourself that you are confident and capable. The mind-body connection is a two-way street, where your physical stance can influence your mood and your psychological resilience during stressful moments throughout the long workday. Many users of this hack report feeling less fatigued at the end of the day because they aren't wasting energy fighting against their own gravity-induced slouching habits. It is a small investment of time and a very low-cost solution that provides massive dividends for your long-term spinal health and your overall daily well-being. If you are struggling with chronic back pain, please consult a professional. But for everyday posture maintenance, this anchor is a fantastic and highly accessible starting point. Think about what kind of anchor would work best for you right now, and perhaps find something in your house today that you can start using immediately. You don't need to buy anything new to make this work, as the psychological power lies in the association you create rather than the cost of the physical object. The next time you sit down to work, pay close attention to how your body feels and let the anchor guide you back to a state of balance. It takes about 21 days to form a new habit, so stick with your anchor for at least 3 weeks to see the full transformative results in your posture. You will be surprised at how your body begins to crave the correct alignment once you have tasted the comfort and the strength that it provides you. Start small today by finding your anchor and setting your intention, and watch how such a tiny change can lead to a much healthier and happier version of yourself. Posture is a lifelong journey, but with the right triggers and a bit of consistency, you can master your body's habits and protect your health for the future. We hope this simple hack brings you the relief and the focus you need to excel in your work while keeping your physical health a top priority. Take a moment right now to adjust your chair and your screen height and put on that anchor to begin your journey toward painless and perfect posture today. Thank you so much for watching and learning with us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates and wellness tips to improve your life.